Greetings, Commandos. This is Pagan, and we're looking at 20 of the Long War 1.1 update. Now, please do some YouTube stuff. Any button will do, and let's get it on. So, what do we have? Well, last time we survived a very brutal Viper King mission. We couldn't kill the Viper King because there was so damn much enemy. But we do have a number of available soldiers. We have some intel. We are in a not bad position. I think the first thing we'll do is figure out if we can afford to do this tower. Do we have the correct soldiers for a tower assault? And then we'll see what kind of mission we can get. So before I click on the tower, I'm just going to take a quick look. Our best soldiers are unavailable. So let's see if we have what it needs. For a tower mission, we do require a shinobi who can stealth his way through. We do require some kaboom.
Wanting to keep an eye on Pagan.
And some precise damage to mop up whatever's been kaboomed. We have a specialist. I think we have what it needs. Alright, tower it is. We absolutely need to train new specialists in hacking. That's a thing. Because we lost one in recently. Let's go.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
So we're doing relatively well.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any
19 to
progress towards our
21 enemies, however. Oh boy. Wow. We're getting 20 enemies in our tower. That's starting to be quite insane. We're beyond outnumbered 4 to 1. Sure, we have the stunning thing, but oof. Dasher, you do have an arc blade and a predator armor. Rogue, you do have a laser rifle. Okay, so we need, after that we need a shooter. Somebody who can, like a ranger. Somebody who can finish off wounded people after a grenade. We need a hacker. There we go. In case we have a tower that is in the way. We're gonna equip her better if we can. Can I build a laser rifle? Yes, I can. I have 37 supplies. Or maybe even a Gremlin Mark II. Let's go for the Mark II. So we have a better chance at hacking. Your hacking will be plus 20. It's gonna give you a wee bit of a head job. A wee bit of an edge. Can I build a... Do I have enough supplies for a medic kit, maybe? Incendiary grenade, scope, plasma... Nano medic kit, yes. You can have an improved medic kit. That's gonna improve everybody's survival against 20 goddamn enemies. And last but not least, we'd either do more boom... or a precise shooter. Or even a spark. Let's do a spark. You're gonna be the cavalry when everything goes to shit. Inevitably goes to shit. That can neutralize a lot of things. Now I don't have a better SMG for you. That's fine. Okay. Do I have a scope for you? No. Alright. Well, this is gonna be rough. 20 enemies against 5. Let's see if we can make it happen. I may be biting more than I can chew here. We'll see what happens. Alright, the other thing that we have going is that we have the hinder that is there. That's where we sent most of our best. So then that means we would unlock the tower here as well. And then we have technically only one place that is not open.
Sector 7, Western Europe.
So Western Europe it is. Now the best mission would be to rescue some rebels. Reduce enemy strength is interesting. Oh, the Viper King again. Oh boy. So I get a chance to finish him up. In 6 days with 13 to 15 enemies. Oh, that would reduce the strength of that region on top of it. Oh. Do I have enough firepower to do that again?
Commander Pagan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We
If
should
I
have one
boost
of
it,
our
I will.
soldiers equip it before they deploy.
If I boost this group, we're gonna have 10 to 12 enemies. Maybe I have enough power here to take down the king. Ooh, that would be a good use of intel. Now, the only one that I'm not sure of the lineup that we have here would be Mace. Don't know if I should bring... We have so much explosive here. Technical, Grenadier, Spark, Assault. That instead of a melee, a sharpshooter or a ranger that could finish off wounded enemies from a distance would be better. We have Petrov and we have a Reaper. A Reaper would be a good choice. A Reaper with the serial skill here. For every kill you made with your primary weapons, your action will be refunded. A Reaper in a proper place can mop up a lot of things. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give the Frost Bomb to somebody so that we can... that's going to help against the Serpent, the Viper King. And we have a lot of boom. We're going to boost it to 161. I believe this group can take down the Serpent. Viper, whatever. You get the picture. Alright. So we're taking a risk here, but I'm sending everybody there. I'm going to be out of experienced soldiers for a emergency. But we're gonna take the risk. If I can reduce the region's strength to 4 and kill the Serpent in one move, that would be great. What else you got? Resources we're gonna ignore. Okay. Counter Undying Loyalty. We have 16 days for that one. 16 days. That's the best case scenario. Our intel guys got it with 16 days. That is brilliant. So we can ignore it now. And can we finish this one? We have enough soldiers to send over there and have enough time. That's incredible. Let's just not forget that we need that mission after. Well, that one is in 3 days, so that one I can't do anything about it. Let's take a look at what dark event it is. The one that I will not be able to go is... Cracks down on resistance recruitment. Okay. Well... We'll survive. Free rebels. We're okay for that area.
That's all right.
Okay, okay.
I'll get another chance soon enough.
Autoloaders. Very nice. Yeesh. Magnetic weapon. Grab resources. We're gonna ignore it. I know it's a large depot and all that, but
I have made a number of
there we go. Magnetic weapons.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at
That should be nice.
high velocity.
Beautiful. We still need to build them, and it's gonna be costly, but we are at the point here that we have enough laser rifle that if we build magnetic for our best soldiers, the laser can now give laser to our to our bottom troops, and we can get the cycle going of the best weapon going to the best soldier, and so on and so forth. Upgraded the weapon of the sawed-off shotgun, the Gauntlet Mark II. That's for our technicals. Better rockets, advanced grenade launcher, mag pistol, Cal 15 bull-ups, mag rifle. Good stuff. I'm getting to a point that our research now, the only one that I can do is needs supplies. So we're gonna do some decryption and get more intel.
Eager to begin, Commander.
That will do nicely. Now I don't have anyone working here, but again, out of supplies of anything, but might as well do the rescuing round.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Alright, so things are under control, but I still fear a retaliation. New target. Reduce enemy strength. That's intriguing, but I have too much people committed to mission. Supply raid. 6 days. Ooh, gods. The supply raid will increase the strength of the region, so if we don't do that and just do the ambush enemy troops, the region is simply going to stay the exact same strength. Let's see if it is possible. Let's just take a quick look. 9 to 21. 19 to 21, that is a lot of enemies. I don't think we can handle this. We don't have enough firepower. Start liberating the region, that would be nice, but it's only in 2 days. There it is. Now we don't have a lot of people recruiting, only these 2 regions, but it's still not the best. The tower is ready. Let's see if we'll let it infiltrate a bit more, if it's gonna have less people. I doubt it. Towers are usually a fixed number, but let's give it a chance. Yep, return fire. Okay. Try not to miss. Thank you.
We have made
I'll do that.
a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Get me more intel. 160 intel. Yeah, it's getting far away. But I might be able to do it. Facility lead with 9 hours. That's not very useful. Scientist. That could be useful. But we're down to the wire.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
Hey, our first monthly supply. There we go.
Resistance under your leadership, Commander.
There's that though. Reveal concealed unit. Great. Shadow Witch is getting strong. Sentinel. Oh boy, they're getting stronger. We need to take down the witch soon, before she reaches maximum. Undying Loyalty, we saw that one. And now, we have Guardian Angel. Doink. Covered action will not be ambushed. That's gonna make things much easier.
Commander, I've learned that
Now let's send people.
to strike at the elders, should you wish to proceed.
Assassin! Let's get you. Send the witch. That is very apropos. Let's send the good ones. But now I have no chance of getting captured. That is so good. Let's go get the witch.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
400 supplies, that's going to help a lot. So I'm gonna be not spending these supplies right away. I'm gonna keep a lot of them to hinder. Right. We have the hinder. Boost it. 10 to 12. Launch. Alright, I was saying I was gonna keep a lot of these supplies to build some magnetic weapon as soon as we can. To upgrade our best troop to keep up with the threat level.
A human VIP working in collaboration with Advent is being moved through this area on one of their transport vehicles. The Resistance has asked that we step in.
Capture
and
or
neutralize
kill
the
enemy
target.
VIP. Alright.
We'll need to secure the area and destroy the enemy forces providing security. Bring the package home
Now
alive
these
as
missions,
possible.
you have an enemy
Take any
VIP that you
chances.
have a option to capture if you can. And this will give you additional bonuses.
Menace 1-5,
if you
target
manage that.
location confirmed. Move to engage.
However,
Eliminate all
capturing it
hostile
means
contacts.
going to melee with it and then picking him up. So it can be more difficult. Sometimes the best thing is just to blow him up and leave. Let's see what happens. So we have Warden. This is relatively very close. Which can be both a curse and a blessing. This could mean that I have a shit ton of enemies right here. And they're all gonna trigger at once. Alright, but we have some of our best troop on that one. Let's start by putting our sniper on top.
On the move.
That will be overlooking the, well, the objective already. Wow. Alright, well, let's be careful how we move ahead. You have the...
Good to go.
No, you don't have the Ever Vigilant perk. I need to buy this from you, for you. Shrink.
Location confirmed.
Wow. We have another sniper that can go here.
Got it covered.
Warden. Let's do it. Let's go forward.
Good to go.
You probably just spotted something.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Indeed. Okay, so we have enemies over here. Yeah. Both the curse and the blessing thing is in full swing. Close to the objective. But I fear that if we rush ahead too fast, we're gonna get surrounded.
Already there. Eyes on the prize. Roger, got my eyes on it.
Alright. Alright, so we have some troops near the objective. That's... Oh, hello. Oh, you spotted me. Alright. Okay. Did not see that one coming. Probably another group that was, Yep. And now everybody's on our tail. There we go. That's exactly what I feared. It's a hit.
Got some Advent here.
Yep. Chaos will ensue. Yeah, boy. Well, it's gonna be a Fast and Furious one. More drones. So it's 10 to 12 enemies on that one, and we have some drones. So it's not the most dangerous thing in the world.
Come on.
But they're all, almost all of them are right here, and that makes it dangerous. So, a control of a drone would be a good idea. Let's take a look at our options. We have a lot of enemies that are flanking us. 1, 2 here. Another one here. We have this flyer that's gonna rush us. This drone. That drone. And 1, 2 more. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the snipey. Snipies are typically the easiest choice to make. If I deadeye this sectoid, for example, that could be one shot kill. Not quite. Oscar. Oscar, you can fire twice. You have Implacable, right? You now have Implacable? Yes, you do. Very well. So Implacable allows you to move after you've done a kill. So we can do that.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
I love Rangers. Then you can do that.
I guess that'll be okay.
Then you can double barrel this bitch. Did I ever mention that I love Rangers?
I got it, right?
Very well. So, our other sniper, well, you should finish the sectoid.
How many is that?
Marvelous. Warden, this is where we have to start thinking of what else we do with our movement. We don't want to leave this flanker alive. I don't think I'll be able to take care of the flyer. He has too much HP to be an easy kill this round. The Archon has a lot of HP. That's a 73. That's a 70 on the Viper. Those are reasonable. We do have a junkyard. Let's attempt a hacking. It's a 60%.
Activate haywire.
But if I get it, it does mean that a lot of the enemies will, in theory, focus on killing one of their own. Yes, sir. Finally, hacking is working. All right.
We're in.
Beautiful. Taking control of that drone. So hopefully this drone and the other soldier over there are now going to be focused on that one. Hopefully. And now we have plasma grenades. Ooh. We have plasma grenades, we have cowboy, shrink. Alright, junkyard, plasma grenades it is. I don't want to leave this flanker alive. We'll probably have to eat the damage of the Archon. That makes it easier. If I go here with the our mech, we don't have a shot. However, I could get up here. I could. What about Cowboy? Cowboy, you have a 75 and a 73 from right here. So perhaps I should just do that. You can shoot twice. And now you have locked on and you're at 100. Did I ever mention that I love Rangers? Alright. You get your Implacable because you just killed someone. But I'm actually gonna leave you right there. Gawain, you're gonna go take on the Archon. You're gonna target bait him to attack you instead. That's a miss, but it did give us the holo target. And now I'm gonna fire with you. So, I want you to stay right there, so I'll just end the turn manually. So hopefully a lot of them will target the hacked drone. And the Archon, it's either gonna target our mech or do an AoE thingy. Let's see what happens. Targets the mech. Yeah. Melee attack. Hey! Got lucky there. Coming in, you're probably gonna target nothing. Well, that was perfect. A perfect first round, I would say. 95. No use to being fancy. Let's just finish the Archon.
Ready to go.
100. Yep.
You're just lucky they don't let
More
me
Rangers,
use my
please. Do you need to move? Not really. Let's just do that. Sidestep. Very well. So our sniper, now have a look. This is our VIP here that we're gonna try and capture him, since this is going well. I'm gonna go for the trooper. Maybe I can finish him off. Yes, I can.
Okay.
So in this case of this mission, this appears to be a blessing. Really, we started next to the objective, and we're able to overwhelm the enemy without taking damage. Nice. So I'm gonna use next the other sniper. Pardon me, because this guy, it's an easy choice. He's not gonna move from his perch, and he can just take the 100 right there. Gotcha. We wiped the floor with them. That's awesome. But there's probably at least another group out there. So we're gonna carefully move forward and see what happens.
I gotcha.
That's the VIP.
Target identity confirmed.
We can surmise that the last group will probably be in the back here or closer to the evac point.
Got it covered.
Oscar. So let's try and move forward smartly. Okay. We get a bonus enemy. Yep. Right, okay. But at least we spotted it with some people who can still fire. So I should be able to take it down. There we go. These guys are easy to take down, but it's the surprise effect that can fuck with you. So what I'm gonna do is use the hacked drone as a target bait and a scout. I'm just gonna send him ahead.
The Advent
There you go.
would serve our purposes nicely, if it can be disabled.
Ooh, we have a captain. And we do have the Skulljack. Should we do the Skulljack objective now, since things are going well? Is a definite possibility. Since things are going well, yeah, might be the time to do that. Okay. Yep. Fire at your own drone. That's what I want. That's probably gonna kill him right there. Not quite. Drones can be annoying to kill for them too. That could be a stun though. Yeah. Well, while still being shot down, you're going to be able to give a squad sight to our sniper, right? Indeed. Can I dead-eye you? Indeed. Nice. Warden, you are the one with the Skulljack. So I'm going to just move you forward closer. We're gonna do it. Let's go for the Skulljack. Now let's do the other sniper, the other easy choice. Let's finish the Lancer.
This looks valuable.
Hacking the enemy is truly one of your best tools to survive long war. When the enemy are killing each other instead of you, it makes a big difference, as you can imagine. So, Husker, if I bring you here, do you have a shot on the drone? You do.
Trusting you here.
Line him up. Oh, Ranger missed. That doesn't happen often. Shrink, I'm just gonna move you forward.
On the move.
Junkyard. You don't really have a nice spot. If I bring you here, you're probably gonna get a shot on the drone. There we go. Good damage for a laser rifle. Gawain is gonna be in a good position to finish it off, right? Goodbye to you. Beautiful.
Hostile threat destroyed. Limited ammo remaining.
So right now we have the opportunity to do the skulljack. And we're gonna take it. Ah. Fuck. Okay. Right. Now that this is why these things are dangerous. Now it's gonna get a turn. Sure. Fire on the drone. Now it's gonna get a shot, and the AoE from his melee attack can even explode the car. Just like that. And there you go. Okay. So, at least he's bleeding out, and we have chance to get him.
You can't handle me.
He's bleeding out of 3. So maybe we can actually do the skulljack now. And take care of him after.
Deploying the jack.
And there we go. Let's go for broke.
Access to the Advent psionic network.
Okay.
We've dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It's
Gotcha.
only a matter of time before they
That
detect
should
our
spawn
intrusion.
a codex. There we go.
Commander, that appears to be the codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target.
Alright, but now we're in a good position to deal with that thing. Get a 63 with the sniper. 37 for you. Shrink, you still have your rocket available.
Coming
So,
your way.
might as well use it. Now, here's what these annoying things do. They're gonna clone themselves. Oh, and all the way over there.
I have never seen anything like this. The codex is
Yep.
protecting multiple copies
So
of
when you
itself
face a
into our
codex, you usually do not face one. You face a few.
Advancing.
Because it will keep cloning itself until you kill it. Or run out of HP. I don't. Alright, so our sniper is now too far from the action. So we're gonna take down both of our sniper.
Go, go, go.
And we're gonna bring them toward the exit. Usher. We need to hunt down this thing with 3 HP now. So let's do so.
Pulling out.
Same thing for you.
Running.
I'm probably gonna use the sniper to go get our VIP. Or one of them, at least.
On Overwatch. The codex appears to be in a
Yeah.
state of flux, existing simultaneously
Damn it.
across multiple
Its
dimensions.
teleportability also makes it very dangerous. It can jump from one place to another. Now, in a perfect world, I would get our boy here instead of using Warden for a kill. But we are out of ammo, out of everything. But if I do that,
Movement engaged.
get this, and then use the heavy gun, shredder gun to finish it off, I think we have a plan. So, enough of you. Gotcha.
Excellent work, Commander.
Alright,
It appears
Slim,
the physical remnant of the
you're gonna
codex
go
is
for the
left
VIP.
behind when it dissipates.
I'm gonna put you here and you're gonna be able to
It will provide
capture him next
insight
turn.
into the aliens' ongoing plans.
Oscar, I'm gonna go back here.
Getting it done.
Shrink. You will grab our boy here who is
Whatever you say.
unavailable. As soon as I heal him, let's just stabilize.
Give him a healing.
Stabilize the cowboy. Gotcha. Next, you're gonna heal yourself,
Gremlin, get on the heels.
just in case. Very well. Now that he is stabilized, let's just pick him up
Take him.
and get him to the evac this way.
No problem, boss.
The rest of us, we're running. We do have reinforcements yellow now, which could be happening soon. So now we're going into running away mode.
I'm on it.
Very well. Warden, run.
Got it.
Junkyard, run.
10-4.
So will Gawain.
Maximum range.
You will subdue the VIP. Give him a little poink. And then carry unit.
Target package in custody.
Let's capture that
Ready for
VIP.
this? I'm going. On it.
Shrink. Go, 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 go,
Going
go.
out.
Go, go, go.
Roger that.
I'm gonna try to wait and evac everybody at once, if I can. So ending the turn manually. I think we'll be good.
Servos engaged.
Slim,
10-4.
Shrink. Yeah, we're bringing out everybody.
On the move.
And there we go.
Got it.
Okay.
Moving.
So we get some woundeds here. But these hidden enemies and then again the AoE that bird that
Secure and in position for evac.
explodes a car on top of it. These are so hard to predict.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
We have 2 wounded, but we got 16 enemy kills and we've completed our mission. Alright. I'll take it.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few.
So that means we've unlocked the tower in this region as well. So right now, all of the region have, except the new one, have done their intel mission. Which is great.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex.
And we got
We'll
the
begin
Codex
work on
done.
it as soon as
So I'll
possible.
call that a definite win. Research unlocked.
New objective added.
I will do that.
Aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some time.
So that's a good start. We got things going. We got the story mission with the Skulljack going. That's gonna reduce the Avatar project.
The creature your troops defeated here was
Beautiful.
clearly of some importance to the aliens, Commander.
And we get the
Let us
tower.
hope that the recovered remains prove equally important
Yes.
to our own efforts.
There she is. Okay. Things are moving along smoothly. But of course, they keep working on it on other ways.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
You have destroyed a vessel of the Elder's wisdom.
400 supplies!
Social opportunity and understanding the knowledge it contained.
So, let's go to that side. Let's keep
Western Europe.
scanning in that area. It's so... Right now, it's literally our only region that is not opened. So we might open a new region, maybe in Africa or East Asia. Ambush the enemy train. Alright, let's go take our revenge. Boost it. 7 to 9. So I know that this ambush enemy troops, the more enemy you can kill, the more resources you gather. However, I'm boosting it on purpose to take our revenge against the Viper King. And let's go get him. With 7 to 9 other enemies, it should be a possibility. Alright, we have a ambush enemy troops. We don't have that much troops, only 7 to 9.
The squad is concealed.
But we have a goal right now. It is to finish up the Viper King and stop him from escaping. So, toward that goal, it would be best to face him alone and not with additional enemies. So let's take a look at our map. We have a bit here on the right, a bit give, no give on the left. So we are at bottom left. Very well. Now our reflex would be to go through the middle and see what we could pick up. But I'm actually gonna hang to the left for now. The goal is simple, is that I want to pick groups one at a time, be it the king or additional enemies, so that when we do face that king, it would be with him and him alone. To avoid the scenario we had last episode. So if you please allow me to take my time, I will attempt to pick off groups one by one.
Getting it done.
So we're gonna hug the left side, which is the limit of the map, so that we can perhaps get a group by itself on up there.
I'll be swift.
I'm all over.
Now I know I'm not giving them good cover, but right now we're just moving, changing position. The logic is if I attempt to go down the middle, I would probably trigger more than one group at a time, or in a bigger risk of doing so,
Got it covered.
than by hugging the left side. Do you have a chance of doing this? Precision at 92 and reinforcement if you fail. Do we take the risk? If I can get this hack done, it would remove this entire area here and make our job easier. But it's an 18% chance of reinforcement, which would instantly reveal us as well. Let's take it. Okay. Increased critical chance for a turn. I'll take that as well. But honestly, my goal of hacking this is to remove the area, the red area here. There we go. So that we can get closer to that building easily.
In short order.
Stepping off.
Affirmative.
Double time.
10-4.
Now I'm moving quickly. My goal is to get closer to that building and see if we can pick off a group in it.
Sounds like a new player.
Uh-huh. Okay. So we have a new player this way, near this building. We could put you in a snipey-ish position. But I do want to go take a look inside, so we're not surprised as well. Huh. Decisions.
Good to go.
Decisions, I have a few.
Good to go.
Cypher, you need to be close to the action so that you can kablooey.
No need to ask twice.
Jaws as well, so that you can potentially stun.
Move, move, move.
Got it covered.
Volcano.
On the move.
Duke. Let's put you up here.
Watch my back.
Audio activity.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, let's go investigate. Ah, well, they're coming to us. That's even better. Nope. I didn't quite see what's out there. Okay. If I bring you here,
Confirmed.
are you gonna get a visual?
Hostile target.
Indeed. Okay, so we found a small group. That is perfect. If we can eliminate this small group before facing down the big guy, that would be awesome.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Eyes on the prize.
So what I'm probably going to do is to get discovered on purpose. I'm going to put the robot in front and in Overwatch. If they move toward us, they're immediately gonna notice the robot. And then we're gonna get a free Overwatch turn against these fools.
I won't let them past.
And then we'll be in a good position to deal with whatever's left.
Getting it done.
Let's get Gunner a bit closer. I know it's
Confirmed.
worst cover, a cover that can explode.
Scanning.
However, our goal is truly to do an Overwatch turn.
Closing on target position now. Affirmative.
Let's see what happens. We found a second group. Second group of only advanced regular soldiers. Not the big guy. That's good. If we can get rid of those. There we go. There. We got spotted. We have 8 enemies right there. So those are the 2 groups of regular guys. If we can get rid of those before the snake, we're gonna be in a really good spot. But we've also just triggered 8 enemies. So both a curse and a blessing, I would say. We have 8 of them. So 2 little greys. We get a shot from you. Another greys.
Not my best work.
Not your best work indeed. So, curse and a blessing. We have 7 enemies to deal with. And I'm going to have to use some of my heavy weapons instead of keeping them for the king. Let's overdrive our boy here. Let's take this. That's 3 enemies in your cone of effect. And 3 kills.
Target destroyed.
Not gonna use your other actions right now. I will wait until I've used a marker boom. In the case of something like this, which could potentially destroy some cover and all that.
Heads down.
Before I use additional attacks. So no cover destroyed on this case. I'm not gonna use rocket, Cypher's rocket. I'm gonna keep that for the big guy. Let's see what else kind of shenanigans I can do. I have more grenades here from Volcano. We do have a flanking shot as well. Well, let's hit the 3 of them instead. Probably destroying some loot. Yeah, there we go. But we need to get rid of the enemy as quickly as we can. 62 is fine. Now both of these are... they're gunners. They're accurate. Leaving them alive would be a bad for business. But I don't have a ton of choice. I can probably go take that shot. I don't think the other gunner will be able to flank me after that. So now is the perfect place to miss. You idiot. Okay, but I have another chance right here.
Proceeding to target.
There we go. Okay.
Threat eliminated.
So there's only one left. A gunner is accurate, and it could potentially suck, but I don't think I'll be able to take him down this turn.
Double time.
And, you know, we've killed 7, and out of the 8 that got triggered, only 1 is left. I'll call that a win.
What's over there?
One thing I can do is to suppress him,
Suppressing fire on target.
which will lower his hit chances. Just like that.
I'm pinned down here.
Alright. Now I'll use Cypher's grenade. I'll keep the rocket for the big guy. This could potentially destroy his cover. Biggest boom, critical, destroyed cover. What else could you possibly want? 92. God. So this is a great start. We've taken down the two groups that were threatening us. Now the only thing we have to do is to be really careful on how we find the snakes. It is tempting to just rush ahead and get this loot. But we're gonna be careful. I don't want to trigger the snake before we are ready, you know, before we have a full round of action.
On Overwatch.
Duke is just gonna reload.
Overwatch mode active.
Gunner, move ahead.
Roger that.
Jaws, move ahead.
Here I come. On Overwatch.
Okay. I believe Cypher can now go get this.
Move already.
We are in a good position to do so. Sure, sure.
It's over here.
Go over there.
Let's do this. We've got a
Oh, he's behind Cypher.
Let's get it done.
That's bad.
Like one of them came back for more.
Cypher is,
Take it out this time.
oh, crap. Alright. Well, that just, it was going so well. It was going so well. Run and gun.
Hunt them down.
And we're gonna get some ruler reactions. Yep, here it comes.
Okay, this is bad.
66, what about the stun? 87. We get a stun too. Our boy Cypher is now in a really bad spot though. He can be flanked. He is flanked by the two other snakes. Bah!
Maximum range.
Might as well go get this. Okay. You are too far from the action and you are out of ammo. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Run, run, run.
Quickly.
Gunner. Gunner, if I take the risk, can you deliver some grenades over there? Maybe.
I'm trusting you here.
Can you get this guy? No, he's on the second floor and I can only reach the first one or not.
Catch.
Does that work? Yes, it does. And fall down. I'll take that. Spike, you now have a beautiful shot on this. Now the big guy is not going to stay stunned for long.
I'm trusting you here.
But this will reprieve. Oh, there we go. Stun one. I don't have a shot right now. I guess I don't. I could hail of bullet him. Volcano, get closer.
Already.
Can you reach? Not really. Boy.
Covering now.
Okay, Juggernaut, you have the shot. Please take it. Alright.
Hostile target down.
Spike. Should we do Hail of Bullet now? Or should we wait until we've shredded some armor? You are the last one this turn. Shred some armor.
Grenade out.
So he's bound again. We get the ruler reaction a bit quickly. Then we get a failed grab. Okay.
Taking fire over here!
Okay. Now we will be in ruler reaction mode. Everything we do will get a reaction. So I'll start with a hail of bullet that cannot miss. 8 damage. Sweet. Gonna get Cypher back. His reaction is to come this way, which is fine. We have an AD with the Duke. But what I would love to do is to use the incendiary grenade. If I can I reach him? Yes, I can. I think. The incendiary grenade, if it works, is gonna add some burn damage.
Take this!
Boosted core, burning, there we go. And now we can perhaps go to the Duke. This could be a kill shot, especially if we get some burning damage.
Targeting diagnostics.
Alright. He's going to want to run at this point, I assume. Yes.
We've seen them try that before. Don't let it get away.
Okay. So we have only one move left. Let's give you the frost bomb. It's probably gonna stop the burning, but it should freeze you for 2 turns. Giving me a bit of a chance to do more stuff. Now let's be reckless and get in there and shoot. Frozen 2. That could be a... Got it.
Who's keeping score?
King is down.
The king is down.
Good work, people. It's over.
I'm reloading.
Alright, now I still have that Viper in the back, but I believe... Stop grazing, you...
That won't be
Okay.
You see that? Positive confirmation.
The king is down.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Whew. Okay, well... Our careful planning paid off. And the king is down.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts.
Alright. Now, if you've never played XCOM, if you down one of these guys, they're gonna give you a unique armor research using the skin of the fallen king, which will be cool.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing.
So the only wounded was Cypher, who got caught in the bound twice when he was out of position. Alright. The range of the rocket is increased. I'm actually gonna go fire and steel. The increasing the range of the rocket is amazing, but range is typically not a problem. Fire and steel will add +1 damage to both the flamethrower and the rocket, so I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna give you formidable on top of it.
Commander, having successfully recovered
40
one of
supplies.
Dr. Valen's genetically modified test subjects, I am eager to begin conducting an autopsy as soon as possible.
Very well.
It is my hope that by following her own research notes, I will gain an even greater understanding of just how she managed to accomplish these rapid changes.
There we go. Viper King autopsy. Yes, sir. Well, that was a sweet revenge right after the chaos of the last mission. we are now in a good position. We have enough supplies to build ourselves some brand new magnetic weapon. And we have some very interesting missions going on. Thank you. Lowers the hack defense by 30. Very well, so this was a very successful episode. We've killed the king. And we got ourselves advanced the story.
I've always found
It was a very successful one.
beings to be especially irritating to hunt down.
Very nice. So, please do some YouTube stuff. Any button will do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. To continue this adventure next episode. And I will see you next time.